This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. I'd like you to consider a tool, a fishing tool by many. It's a scale for fish. You bet. It's worth its weight in gold. You can weigh your fish on one hand, take a picture of him, and you got a record of what he actually weighed. You don't have to tell any fish stories. You got proof with a picture. Absolutely. Keeping that in mind though, there's some safety involved in here too, because you got a tape measure. I said a tape measure. Nowadays you can get in trouble for catching a fish too small. In Nebraska you can get in trouble for catching a fish too big. All sorts of rules and regulations hoping to trap you so that they can collect extra taxes through fines. A tape measure is going to make it a lot tougher for them to eat lobster off of your money. And a tape measure is worth its weight in gold. But let's take another step. Say you're not into fishing. Okay? You think something like that might still be worth its weight in gold? Well, of course the top will come off up on this one, so you got a good handle on it. And you could weigh different items. Everything from your pets, that's right. You could weigh cat, dog, things like that, and put them in a bundle. They could be weighed. Or perhaps some garden produce that you're just seeing how big it got. See if you got a bigger watermelon than last year or some other produce. This gives you that opportunity to verify it, and you can take a picture to prove it too and put it on Facebook if you're so amused to do so and brag. Be that as it may, it's worth its weight in gold for that as well. Or if you go to a farmer's market and they have bags out there at given poundage, wouldn't it be nice to see how accurate they are for a change? That they might be fudging a little bit. Yeah. Farmer's market, this keeps them honest. Things like this. Could it do anything else for you? Well, say you're into exercise and you want to spend a little bit of money and get an exercise tool. I don't know any exercise tool cheaper than less than $5. Less than $5 bill. And when it can be done, you can just simply take any given rod and put on that hook. And now you can, if I get it fit up here, and you can do different things like that. And it tells you the weight that you're pulling. And of course you turn it to yourself so you could watch, but it simply will verify the different strengths that you have as you continue to work up. And in time you could really press this out to 50 pounds. You can set it on the floor and step on it and do the same thing. Again, less than a $5 bill. And many of the exercise equipments out there cost a $100 bill, or maybe a $1,000 bill, and even more. Things like this, there's all sorts of things that you can do with it. For less than a $5 bill, I think everybody ought to have a couple of them, at least a couple of them, if not one in each car. And as far as gifts for people, it might be considered a good idea with Christmas coming. And what else do you get for $5 that has such a variety of things that it can do for them and make you look good as well? Thank you for your time.